Hey garden friends, it's Lori, and I thought I would just bring you along to see a couple of the cool things that I've seen in my garden today. This is Indian tobacco, or Lobelia inflata, and it is in the lobelia family like the cardinal flower and the great blue lobelia, but it is an annual, and I usually let it pop up wherever it wants to come up. And this is the larger pollinator bed with the milkweed, which is also a volunteer there. And now it's time to see the caterpillars. Here's one of the monarchs. Looks like it's just getting ready to go into its next instar stage. They tend to come on the top of the leaf when they're getting ready to shed their skin. I think it's so they don't fall off from the underside. But I have several of these here now, and there's a little bee balm. And this is the swamp milkweed, which is blooming this year for the first time. This is Asclepias incarnata, also called rose milkweed, I believe. Now it's together here with my common milkweed. They don't really like the same type of soil conditions because the swamp does like it a little wetter, but they have volunteered in here together, so I'm just going to let them be in the same area for now. And this is Verbena hastata, or blue vervain. This I grew from seed last year, and this is the first year for flowering. It's very pretty, almost like a little candelabra. And if you look out over here, you can see a couple pops of red from the cardinal flower, and then the large Joe Pye weed. This is actually supposed to be dwarf Joe Pye, but for some reason mine grows really tall. And one of my very favorite flowers this year is the partridge pea. Now this is an annual, and it spreads freely from seed. It's also called Chamaecrista fasciculata. But it's like a bee symphony in the mornings on this. When the sun hits it, you can just hear them all shaking and buzzing inside of these flowers. And over here I found a fun little gift. This is a dwarf St. John's wort. This is a volunteer, obviously brought to me from somebody, I'm not sure who, but I was happy to see this. I will have to find another place for it because obviously it's kind of crammed in here with all of the other flowers. It's always a nice surprise to get something like this. It's a little breezy today. This butterfly weed over here is a volunteer. I didn't plant that there, but I do have it elsewhere. And this is an Augustaki that I grew from seed, and it's not a native type, and I can't remember the name of it, but it came back again this year, which is quite pretty. And here's another volunteer. It's in a pot. This is Culver's root. And I was a little surprised to see it. I think a bird must have dropped it off for me, but I'm really thrilled. I'm going to be hopefully harvesting some seed from that and growing some more of it because I had wanted to add it. And the thin leaf mountain mint, I have 2 clusters of this on each side of this garden bed. Super popular with pollinators. This is a golden digger wasp, and they are very, very happy on this plant. I get a lot of these and the black diggers. And here's this sweet little guy. This is an eastern tiger swallowtail caterpillar. I was so thrilled to see this. This is on my serviceberry, which I just planted this year, and it is their host plant, and I am so happy to see this. They have a very cool looking caterpillar. Hopefully I'll be able to share some more pictures if this guy makes it, and you'll get to see the cooler stage of this later. But that's it for now. Have a great day.